I need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. I had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process, what could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
Hey, I'm Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burks.
And that's Harry Carey. We're over at Midway Airport, just getting back from Dallas. And we about to hit you with the 727 podcast while we walk in to get our luggage. Jamie, what'd you think about that event we went to today?
All the takeaways from today. I just can't even think of, there's so many takeaways from today.
Come on, give me one.
Oh my goodness. Be the bank. Invest with your IRA. What else here? Success is boring. Let's talk about even just with the real estate company and things that we're going to restructure with that. I learned a lot about what we're doing right now with our team members, what we need to focus on, what we need to make a plan to do, how you just the selection of your words and what you say. You don't say the word wholesale. We're talking about other things now. Like there's just so many different ways you can go about doing business, and we learned a lot.
Definitely. Don't ask why. That's a bad word. Don't use that. Myself, I learned a lot about the investment side of the real estate. How to build out a real estate company, investment company right alongside your real estate company. We already got it going, but now we're actually building it out, hiring the right people, getting the right players, and really scaling it. We're coming across a lot of property. We want to make sure that we're profitable. You know, this is a profitable business. It's not non-for-profit, so we want to make sure, we've learned a lot in the past few years on the investment side and the real estate side. And one thing that we've learned is you definitely have to have your house in order. So we're playing a little catch up on the real estate side. So we're setting everything up the right way this time. It's a whole new business, whole new journey. It's a lot of work. So we want to do it right this time.
Acquiring property, what you're selling it for, like the disposition of it. What you're not realizing is that how you acquire it is the more important step. I love the analogy when they talk about like buying your first investment, and that's the scariest one. It's kind of like having a baby. I know because I've had a baby. The first baby that you have or the first investment that you have, you're like, okay, who's going to take care of this? Who's going to tell me what to do? And then by the time you get that first one out of your system and then you do the second one, you're like, all right, I kind of been through this already. So I think it's fair to say that a lot of what we learned last year was from our own mistakes, and that's going to happen. But that's why being around this group of people is so much more important, because it gives us those aha moments of what we should and shouldn't do next time around, or just little tiny fine details to change how we're going about things makes all the difference in just time of selling, success and how much you sell, and of course the amount that you're selling for. Knowing all those key points, all of it's helpful.
Know your numbers.
Oh my goodness, numbers. Every problem can be solved with what?
Math.
Yeah, what a basic thing we learned at kindergarten? Kindergarten, they taught you how to add, subtract, and to go through school, it's multiplication, and really all these problems that you have with businesses or success in businesses boils down to what are the numbers. And it's a basic concept, but it's funny how we go through our days and we're busy, and we forget something so basic to know your numbers, and that really determines how successful you are and the direction that your business goes moving forward.
Get your house in order. Your P&L is everything. That's how you can make educated decisions, which way to move, which way to turn. If you don't know your numbers, you're pretty much just guessing. And guessing is not the way to go. You're going to lose a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of hair. So make
Thank God I
sure
haven't lost my hair just yet, but it felt
how
like
how
it.
I still have mine is a miracle. I'll tell you that right now. I worry. I wouldn't say a lot, but there's big worries that happen. So when I am worried, it's because it's a big one. I can tell you my biggest one, and it's always the same. Get your ass in those rooms. Pay whatever you gotta pay,
Like I've said that a few times.
and get your ass in those rooms, bro. Trust me when I tell you, I am the dumbest motherfucker in the whole room. And I'm okay with that. I love being around these guys. I'm curious as a cat, bro. I ask a lot of questions. I write a lot of notes. My hand hurts. My hand hurts just holding this damn phone up. There's a lot to learn, and I love knowledge.
The refreshing part about that is that the people that we look up to are the ones who will stand in front of the crowd and say how they felt at one point they felt to be the most awkward person in the room, because that's exactly how we feel. And I think it's almost like, wow, we're not the only ones that kind of feel all embarrassed or uncertain about where we are and what we're doing. So you're not alone. That's why we say get in the room, because at one point those successful people, they felt exactly how you were feeling at that very moment.
And believe me, it's okay. I don't mind going in these rooms and not knowing anyone or not knowing anything. Now I know everybody, so that's what's cool. I see people at these meetings all over the country, and no matter what room I'm in, I know people in there. So it's pretty cool, and we grow from there. I try to make sure I shake everybody's hand. I introduce myself to everybody, but get in those rooms. What does that even mean, right? Get in those rooms. Get in the rooms where people are talking about something besides other people. Go to the tables where people are talking about ideas and execution, not other people. That gossiping shit, that's not making you any money, I promise you. One conversation I had, literally less than 5 minutes, and depending on how many years I do it for, hundreds of thousands of dollars, 5-minute conversation. And it's something I'm already doing. It's just, I didn't know I could be getting paid for it. So now I know, and now I'm gonna get paid. And I could have already been getting paid for it. So if I didn't come, I didn't take this ride, I didn't spend $8,000 to get here. And one 5-minute conversation made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. $8,000 each time I achieve what the hell they told me to do. Easy money, bro. If you guys haven't looked into, if you're in real estate, you haven't looked into joining EXP, you're missing out, bro. If you guys ever want to have a conversation with me, some of my partners, on what EXP is all about, I promise you, if you don't understand it, they'll break it down in sections, they'll make sure you get it, and at the end of the day, you are going to be making more money and around the right people, and I promise you, you follow the program, you will be killing the game. Your biggest problem is going to be, what the fuck I do with all my money?
I love the fact when there's questions that are asked in those rooms, any question that's asked, they say, that's a really good question. Because if you have that question, trust somebody else does too. After the event, after we had already learned so much from the last day and a half, really only, we spent another 40 minutes, I think, outside of the room, just as we're saying goodbye to everyone, on someone that we just met. And this man answered every question, also a team lead in real estate, but any question that we had, he answered it for us with open arms, exact detail, was giving us examples of situations or conversations that he's been in. We learned, again, it was just like another thing, sorry to say.
And every single person is like a specialist in their own shit, and they're willing to break it down, help you out, contact me, here is my number, here's my cell number, put me on your podcast, do it. I mean,
they're not there to hate on you, they're there to solve your problem.
And these are the best teams in the world. It's not like some random person I just met. These are like the top dogs in EXP. And this was an EXP meeting, but most of them are all different kind of investment meetings or other type of masterminds that we attend. But this one here was the EXP, and it made me realize that I definitely am at the right spot. Not only did I get to meet the CEO, Leo Pareja, today, I got to meet him and Glenn Sanford yesterday. I got to take some pictures with these guys today. Like, these guys really give a shit, man. And the words that come out of their mouth, not only is it inspiring, it's again, assuring me I'm at the right right place, man. The things that these guys are talking about, they're pushing all the right buttons. These guys are ahead of anyone else. These guys are setting the standard, and they're setting it so high that nobody's even going to be able to reach it. So all these other places that are pretending to be them and copying all their shit, that's exactly what they want. They put all their stuff out there so that way you can use it to become a better team, to become a better business, to become a better person. They want you to copy that shit. They want you to, like we call it R&D, rip off and deploy.
These guys have agents, brokers across the world, and the fact that they spent even 20 minutes of their time to sit in a room with little old us just speaks volumes of the kind of people that we're doing business with.
There was a couple in the room. How many agents did they have under their belt across the world, Jamie? Across the fucking world.
10,000.
Over 10,000 agents, bro. Are you kidding me? They're like, I don't care what you guys want, where you want it. You let us know. We got agents there.
You need connections? See us.
All you got to do is come see us. So, like, we got over 10,000 agents. You need some, holler at your boy. I mean, what more can you ask for? And that was just 2 people out of, hundreds of people that we seen today and yesterday that are just willing to, everything they figured out in 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they're willing to hand it over on a silver platter.
They pour into you, and it's so refreshing.
Just like Jamie was saying, we stayed after 40, 50 minutes just to talk to these guys. There was still a huge crowd there. Ton of the speakers were still there. And if I didn't have to leave to get to this damn airport, I'd still be there right now as we speak. I'd take them out to eat. I'd whatever, just to be around them, to hear them talk, get some more ideas from them. Because everything that these guys talk about is business.
I love it. Let's go get the kids.
Let's go. We got to go get our luggage and get the beep out of here, man. I love you guys. I want to see you win. Keep watching our podcast. If anybody that you know needs this information, make sure you send it to them. Make sure you let them know about this podcast, bro. We do this shit for you guys. We want you guys to win. We hope we give you guys some information. Leave us a review. Let us know how we change your life. Let us know anything. We got you, bro. Any message, DM us, send us a smoke signal. We got you. How can we get a hold of you, James?
708-259-6242.
You already know. Send me that smoke signal, baby. Peace.
Yeah. I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believe. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something?